In this video we're looking at the multiplication of matrices, and multiplication isn't so straightforward. It takes a little bit of practice, and there's a couple of rules we need to remember, but let's get into it and we'll discuss it as we go through. So if we have two matrices, alright, we'll say A, and we'll let A equal 2 minus 1, 3, 4. And we have B, and B equals 3, 5. So first things first, we need to look at its order. So I'll get a different color pen, just write down its order. So the order of this is rows times columns. So 2 by 2. This one here, how many rows? We've got 2 and 1 column. Now the only way for multiplication to take place is the number of columns in A must equal the number of rows in B. So what we're saying in here is if this, get another color just to try and make it as clear as possible. So what we're trying to say, if these two are to be multiplied together, this number must equal this number here for multiplication to occur. And then the resultant matrix of AB is going to equal the number of rows from A by number of columns in B. Okay, so the resultant is going to be a 2 by 1 matrix. And let's multiply that. So that's a couple of things there, a couple of rules we need to follow. In order for multiplication to occur, the number of columns in A must equal the number of rows in B. So these two numbers here, so when you write out the order, the two inner numbers must match. And the result is going to be the two other numbers that you get left with. And then when we're doing the multiplication, we've got to follow the rules. It's just like the order. The rows get multiplied by the columns. Okay, so you got to follow that rule as well. We're doing it, rows multiplied, by columns. Columns. Okay, so A multiplied by B, we're going to get a matrix that we're told is going to be a 2 by 1 matrix, so that's important. And my row here must multiply by my column, so I go 2 by 3, sorry, 2 by 3, and I add that to minus 1 times 5. Okay, that's one entry, and we know it's going to be 2 by 1, so 1 column down here. This row now has to multiply by that column, so we get 3 by 3 plus 4 by 5, and that will equal us with 129. 2 by 1 matrix, what we're left with, and that's what we get. Okay, so there's a lot to take in that video. A couple of rules, 3 main rules you need to follow. You got to check, is multiplication possible? Then what way is it going to? So the resultant will be number of rows of A, columns of B, and then we multiply.